Did you know that even with the best intentions, many UK charities unintentionally break fundraising rules? And it's not because they are dishonest, it is often because they don't know the standards set by the fundraising regulator. When that happens, charities risk losing donor trust, facing complaints, and damaging their reputation. In this video, I will walk you through what the fundraising regulator does, how the Code of Fundraising Practice affects your charity, the biggest compliance risks to avoid, and how to use registration to build long-term donor support. By the end, you will have a clear step-by-step understanding of how to protect your charity and use compliance as a strategy for growth, not fear. The fundraising regulator exists for one reason: to make sure fundraising across the UK is honest, respectful, and transparent. Every donation, every appeal, every volunteer interaction, all of it should build trust. When fundraising goes wrong, it doesn't just affect one charity. It damages the public's confidence in the whole sector. That's why having defined national standards matters. So the regulator acts as both a protector of public trust and a guide for charities. Have you ever asked, how can we make sure our fundraising is done right? This is where it starts. Now that you know why it is fundamental, let me look at exactly what the fundraising regulator does day to day. The fundraising regulator is an independent body, separate from government. It doesn't fundraise or regulate your finances. It focuses purely on fundraising standards. Here is what it does: sets and upholds the Code of Fundraising Practice, the official rulebook, investigates complaints from the public or donors, registers fundraising organizations that commit to ethical standards, promotes best practice through guidance, examples, and public campaigns. The aim is not to cut you out. It is to help you stay within the lines and improve how you engage with supporters. If your charity wants help understanding or applying the fundraising rules, book your call at evolvecatalyst.org. Now, let me explore the Code of Fundraising Practice in more details, because it is the foundation of everything. This code is your charity's fundraising rulebook. It explains what is expected when you ask for, handle, or manage donations. The main principles are simple but powerful. Number one, transparency. Be honest and clear about what your charity does and how donations are used. Avoid vague or misleading appeals. Number two, respect. Treat every donor fairly, specifically vulnerable people. Honor requests to stop contact. Number three, accountability. Keep good records, report properly, and take responsibility for mistakes. Number four, Compliance. Follow all legal requirements from data protection to consent and financial reporting. If you think about it, these 4 principles are what build lasting donor relationships. They also protect your charity from complaints and ensure your fundraising aligns with your values. The code also includes guidance on digital fundraising, event management, sponsorships, and working with third parties. For example, if your charity uses external fundraisers, you are still responsible for how they represent you. You must ensure they follow the same ethical standards because the public sees them as part of your charity. So, how does the regulator actually support charities that follow these rules? The fundraising regulator is not just a watchdog, it is also a support system. Here is how it helps. Number 1, practical guidance. It regularly publishes updates, FAQs, and examples that show what good fundraising looks like in real life. Number 2, registration benefits. When your charity registers, you can display the official badge or logo, a visible sign of your commitment to ethical fundraising. Number 3, complaint mediation. If a supporter raises a concern, the regulator can help mediate before it escalates. Number 4, public trust. Charities that engage openly with the regulator often find donors feel safer giving to them. Think of this think of it this way. Registration is not just a good to have, it is a trust badge. It shows your donors and supporters that you are transparent, fair, and serious about doing the right thing. If you are unsure how to register or want help aligning your charity with the regulator's standards, visit evolvecatalyst.org and book your call. We will help you review your fundraising step by step. Next, let me go deeper into what this means for your daily operations and what every UK charity should focus on. Here are the top practical takeaways for your charity when it comes to the fundraising regulator and the Code of Fundraising Practice. Number 1, be proactive, not reactive. Review your fundraising policies and materials at least once a year. Don't wait for a complaint to check your compliance. Number 2, train everyone. Trustees, staff, and volunteers should understand the basics of ethical fundraising. An untrained volunteer can create a big risk. Number 3, use the badge wisely. If you are registered, display it proudly on your website, donation forms, and email signatures. Number 4, be transparent about opt-outs. Let supporters know how to change their preferences or unsubscribe. Number 5, handle data with care. Many fundraising complaints relate to how personal information is used. Always follow GDPR rules. Number 6, learn from complaints. Treat every complaint as valuable feedback. It is an opportunity to build trust. Number 7, adapt to change. Fundraising evolves from digital platforms to AI tools. Make sure your policies stay up to date. So, how do you make sure your charity is handling complaints and registrations correctly? Any member of the public can contact the fundraising regulator if they think your charity has acted unfairly or unethically. However, here is the good news. Most issues can be prevented with a defined internal process. Have a written complaints procedure available on your website. Acknowledge complaints quickly and resolve them fairly. If the issue cannot be settled internally, then the regulator can step in. Regarding registration, while it is voluntary for most charities, it gives a major benefit. You show a visible commitment to ethical practice. You get access to customized guidance and early updates. And you can display the regulator's budget to build instant trust. Now, before I wrap up this video, here is something I would like you to put into action this week. This week, take 20 minutes to review your charity's fundraising activities and Ask yourself, are we following the latest Code of Fundraising Practice? Do our donor communication reflect respect and transparency? Does our team and trustees understand how to handle complaints? Then identify one specific update you can make before your next campaign. Maybe improving your donation page wording or adding a clear unsubscribe link. Remember, small, consistent actions protect your reputation and build lasting donor trust. If you would like help reviewing your fundraising policies or preparing for registration, book your call at evolvecatalyst.org. We will help you strengthen your governance, improve compliance, and fundraise with confidence. So, what's the one area of your charity's fundraising that you would like to improve first? Comment below. I would love to hear your thoughts. If you found this video useful, please subscribe and share it with your team or other trustees. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.